They tried to take Trump out, but he survived. And if you checked out the reading I did, I posted it on the community tab. I don't remember when I did the reading before. However, it basically said that that was an option on the table, that the Eyes Wide Shut was looking to do it. And you can see what I said in that reading. So you can check that out. Probably watch that before you watch this one. And so now here we are. I am recording this July 14th, 2024. And I got some questions here. Now, supposedly, they said they know who the shooter is. But that's changed a couple times. So I'm like, do you really know who it is? Do you not? I don't know. I don't know that it matters at this point. Because they're not with us anymore. I do want to look into more about what we can find out since the event has transpired. And I will probably reference my other reading where... if you remember the case of Dalia Dipolito, I believe that's her name, you would kind of get this idea where there was a plan, we'll say by Eyes Wide Shut out there, to take out Trump. That team, Trump's team, would say, we know about this plan, but we're going to switch it back around on you. And I think that's where, in some cases, people will say that this was a fake event or it was a staged event. And I think it's more nuanced than that. I don't think you can just make it like, oh, it's fake. Oh, it's staged. I don't think it's fake. I think there's things that are probably in there used by Trump's team against Eyes Wide Shut to their advantage. But I'm not saying it's fake because dude died and the shooter's gone. I don't think it's an Ashley Babbitt thing. Just saying. Okay, so let's look into here first. Who was behind the attempt? Okay, so I want to see if this is a group. I want to see if this is just an individual. But of course, it's all alleged. Entertainment purposes only. It's not fact. My psychic downloads. Probably some Starkey opinions. But let's see what we can find out. Who was behind? An individual, a group, what can we know? Okay. I'm using, this is the deck, Twisted Tarot Tales. And has an add-on pack. I don't know if they still have it or not. So you would not get this necessarily the same deck unless you bought the whole deck in the add-on pack. Anyhow. Okay. Individual, my opinion, we've seen this before, and I can't remember what other reading that was, but when we saw this before, essentially it's like they, I guess it's MK Ultra, or they turn on the switch and they get the person to be activated, like powering on. Okay, there you go, and they go and do this, okay? Like Seven of Cups, right? Like, zzz, turn him on, get him going, where's he gonna go? Dude, that's interesting. Okay, so remember I told you this was an original deck and an add-on pack. Apparently, I left 2 death cards in here because that's exactly what we got here. Wow. Anyhow, get out my wand. Behind it is a group. Behind the person who took the action. There is a group behind it. In the other reading I did, it was like, I kept getting like, do you know someone? Do you know someone? Do you know someone who was going to be the culprit? This person, this is like mind control, like turn on the robot, right? It's almost like, I don't know how they do it. It's like the Whitmer thing kind of thing. And this seemed to be just perfect. Like there's this group who knows how to get this stuff kind of done, and this group's like been very successful at doing it, and they finally sussed out who was the right prince to go and do their action for them, right? I would not be surprised if we find out there was other like, oh, do you need a pew pew? Sure, we're gonna get you some gift cards to go get that kind of idea here. Also, the culprit can go and commit the crime. Okay. Then it gets to time for him to do it, and they're all, the Eyes Wide Shut people are all watching. This is going to be wonderful, wonderful. Interesting thing is, I think, you see how the Munsters, you remember the Munsters TV show, and you have all the monsters, and then you had this regular human, right? This one here, this regular human, is a traitor on the Mr. T team. Doesn't know that they've been, like, I think they know about the regular person. They know about this traitor on the Trump team. They know about her. We'll call it a her, but I don't know that it's necessarily a her. They know she's a traitor. She doesn't know that they know. Okay? I'm not saying it's the weird, incompetent female Secret Service chicks. But I'm just saying, it is someone they know. She's really a part of the Eyes Wide Shut team, but she was on the 45 team, and that's the Dahlia DiPolito angle kind of thing. And then we had the second death card. Okay, so this is a group behind getting this young adult to go do this. Whichever young adult it eventually is named. I don't know that that got settled yet. You know what? Fuck it. We'll leave the 2 death cards in there. Now let's see, how did the shooter manage to get so close? I mean, obviously. Wasn't too hard, had inside help. But let's see, how did the shooter manage to get so close without being detected? Now, people apparently were there and pointing out, like, hey, there's a dude, there's a ladder, he's up on the roof. And it's like, never mind. Like, come on now. Come on now. Partner. Insider on the 45 team. Whoever that is, whoever Marilyn Munster is, that's what's going on here. This is a whole thing. This Marilyn Munster character, which if we find out his name is like Bob Thompson and he's like 12 feet tall, it'll be hilarious. But we're just going to call the traitor on the 45 team Marilyn Munster, because that's going to just make this go quicker. This person assisted them and helped them to get by any type of, like, if, say we were checking off the property and we're like, okay, Ted, I'm in charge of this. Like, here's our perimeter, right? And we got all of our things. Okay, here's the perimeter. And we'll say Mr. T's over here, right, at the circle thing. And this is where the shooter goes. Marilyn says, I'll take care of this area over here. Yeah. And then says, come on over, little young person shooter. Come on over here. Yeah, I've got that secured. Nope. It's secure. Yeah, got it. Right? That's what we got going on. Marilyn's over here taking care of it. You know, she's just like, you're going to be fine. You know, if you weren't here with me, they would get you. They would find you. But no problem. She's got the inside thing. Okay. Got the Ace of Swords here. Okay. The team over here, that's not the Eyes Wide Shut team over here, who's in charge of this, has already scoped out the location. There was somewhere else they wanted this to happen from that they could not get access to. So this is a secondary location that they chose to put the culprit into place. There was another spot they wanted to do that they thought would be better. They couldn't get to that spot. So they're just like, well, this will have to do. This will have to do. This is the closest. Like, they mapped out spots, though. It's almost like they had the map. Two. Like, these are the spots that would be the best. Well, I guess we have to go with this one. Like, they went to another spot first. Didn't work. Okay, so there was the curious case of the snipers up on this other building pointing over to the culprit's building, and they wait until the first shot is taken. And the rumor, the scuttlebutt on the interwebs is just, and I don't know that any of that's true, but it's kind of like, well, we were told not to shoot, and we're told not to shoot until, and then he took a shot, and then the guy said, I responded back with his shot. I don't know. It's all kind of shady to me. So let's see, why did they fail? Once they discovered the culprit, why did they fail to take action? Oh, come back here. That was an intentional eyes wide shut. Whoever's calling the shots, literally. Whoever's at the top, or whoever it is that's like there and saying like, you're gonna go do this. They're part. There's that association with the eyes wide shut. Now I'm starting to wonder how many of them are there over here on 45's team. There's something that's going on with the top dog. I don't know what it is, but I don't think that the top dog is also Marilyn Munster. I'm not getting that. I'll have to see. Okay, whoever's in the eyes wide shut is over talking to the culprit. That's demonic. That's evil. The person who's on the protection team, my opinion, allegedly, the person who's in the protection detail or security, whatever it is, I know it's a whole bunch of different things. One of those a-holes is in the eyes wide shut gang, in communication with the shooter over here and telling them, like, take it now, take the shot now, or whatever. That's why they're like not communicating and telling the other one to protect. Like they're like, no, hold off. Like I'm talking to the criminal over here. You hold off. They're in communication because so this mind-controlled kid, adult, whatever, criminal. This is his first like go around doing this kind of illegal activities. And because he's not there, he's being controlled. It's like listening to the voices in his head or however they're telling him to do it. He needs like extra help. It's almost like he needs a buddy. He's not, this person is not, wouldn't be naturally like going out and attacking people. I don't get that. Is not like, I don't get that they were naturally like this would not be their career. Like they wouldn't decide to become like a criminal shooter or anything like that. It's not in their nature. It's that's not who this person used to be. It's kind of more of a meek person. That's who the shooter is, more meek. Anyhow, so they needed prodding and help, and that's where I'm getting. It's like there's somebody in charge of security or whatever here who's talking to the shooter and like telling him like, go now. Like it's a buddy. There's a buddy system going on here. Yeah, there's the Queen of Wands. Zap, zap, go. I don't know how they do it. And then I think there we get the Seven of Wands of like, what the hell's going on? Like, now we see he's getting attacked and the Trump's getting shot at. So now we got to go out and go after this guy. Okay, this is just weird. This whole thing's weird. What can we find out? Let's use a Major Arcana spread. What can we find out about the shooter? Like, how did they get to this point in their life? I know they're saying if they have the right suspect that he was in a BlackRock commercial. I don't know if that's him. But How did this person get to that as their final act? Secrets, past struggle, things broken down, pivotal future event, illumination. We're going to find out what's going on with this person. I don't think this was their normal way of being. I just don't. Yeah, no, I don't think. This is sad. And usually, you know, with criminals, I'm very much, if you're a criminal, F you, I don't like you, right? But this feels sad in terms of this person was manipulated. Like, this person feels like they were brought down to terrible time emotionally. And at that time is when they were picked to be mind controlled and chosen to mold them into doing this by Eyes Wide Shut. You say 3-letter agency if you want. Whatever you want to say. A-holes. Demons. Whoever their handler was glorifying whatever this act is that they were going to do. And it's almost like they had a smidgen of their humanity in there who was kind of like, shouldn't do this, shouldn't do it. There was something there like trying to say, you probably shouldn't do this because it's not their nature. And there's this idea that they're telling them like, yeah, you're going to go down like in a blaze of glory and this is going to be your greatest gift to the world or something. Like there is all this mental manipulation and it's disgusting. Yeah, that someone was bolstering them up so much, like telling them like you are going to be like someone that we are going to make statues about, like filling them with I don't know what. And then they're buying into it. They're like, yeah, I'm totally going to be like doing this. I'm the one who, you know, pointed out that the emperor had no clothes or something. This is, oh gosh. And here, his obstacle, the entire time, his main obstacle from going down, like, I am at the lowest of my lows until I decide to go take this action. It's like there's something in the back of his mind saying, don't do this. There's something wrong about this. But I don't know why he couldn't override that. I don't know if that's a part of how the mind control goes or what. Okay. How did the shooter get the weapon? They haven't released, as time I'm recording this, they had not released what the weapon was, but how did he get it? Oh, there's the devil again. Isn't that nice? There's it. I'm seeing it like they're meeting at a hotel room or a basement bedroom. They're meeting in like a stark, like wood paneled room. Shooter and 2 other peoples coming over. There's some idea, though, that they bring over, like... Okay. I'm going to use my wands here as a demonstration. Okay? So, we're going to say... We'll do it this way, right? We have the small wand, small powered. We have the medium wand, big power. And then we have the mucho grande, amazing, rainbow-colored wand. Shooter wanted this. They said no. But I don't know why would you bring that to show to him that. It's almost like he wanted the most, like a cannonball or something. He wanted this, and I said no, but why would you bring that to him? There must be some part of the theater. Now, where did they get this? I think these are stolen property from other cases. unsolved crimes or confiscated weapons from crimes. That's where I'm getting this weapons from. Yeah, so this is just one of those like weapons they just had, and they can just take from it, like pillage from it, like it's the storeroom. Like there might be evidence, and hey, give me one of those, and give me one of those, and give me one of those. Let's ask why he didn't get the Mas Grande one he wanted. Why would you even bring it there? That seems dumb. Because they've built him up, said you're going to be, statues erected in your name, and it's going to be amazing. And then he's like, yeah. So it's like he probably wants the biggest, baddest option around. But, like, why show it if you're not going to let him have it? There was more, I don't know what it is, and I don't want to dig that deep into it. There was more psychological games going on there at the moment with showing up with Big Grande, showing up with this big one and saying, no, you don't need that one. We'll let you have, the next size down. I don't know what this is, Tommy gun or... no. There was something like that's... The implication, what I'm getting here is we don't need you to spray him to pieces, and we don't need this to be a lot of other life lost at the same time. Have some confidence in what you're going to do. You don't need to spray all over. No, you're an expert at this. Like, there's some mental games being played. Why they bring it? Oh, okay, so they bring this one. It's kind of dumb. They're bringing this to him because they're trying to say you don't need this because you're so good at this. You don't need to do this. You're a marksman. You're a sharpshooter. You're a primo at this. It was a confidence booster thing. God. Weird. All right. So now let's see what was we kind of saw what the response of the security team was. How many on that team are actually eyes wide shut? Because I obviously am getting at least 2, head of security and whoever Marilyn Munster is. What's the breakup? Like, if we can find out, like, how many are actually loyal and how many are infiltrators in his detail, his security detail. Okay, there was already concerns about an infiltrator. There's already concerns, and they were already... with the moon here and the Page of Swords, they were already trying to work out who it was. And so I think they must have figured out who it was. And there's like this higher up connection in there. It's like a boss man. I don't know what kind of rankings they have in there. They know who the traitors are. I'm almost like just getting like a pair of them. I'm not getting like it's 50-50. I'm not getting that at all. I'm getting like they know what's going on, and there's a pair of them. And it's interesting here. This is somehow tied to somebody else. The star of the show. Someone else. Is it the Hag? HRC? Is this BO? Like, who is the star? It's like, because this gets tied back. Like I said in that other reading, this is not fake, staged, whatever. Like, we know this is going to happen. How they manage this so it doesn't become catastrophic, in terms of for President Trump is catastrophic for the man who lost his life and the other one that got injured. But how they managed it for him, don't know. But this connects to a star. Who is the star of the show? What more can we know about the star of the show? King of Swords. It's a lawyer or a politician. No shit. It's a lawyer or politician. Giving and receiving help. This is a powerful person they want to bring into the spotlight. So I wonder if this is supposed to be BO. I'm going to guess that we're going to find out here kind of quickly because we got that 8 of Wands. And the reason why I'd say it was BO, I don't know, man. Because, you know, then part of me goes to my tinfoil hat and he's not here anymore. And neither is HRC. But you believe what you want to believe, right? Let's see what Mildred can give us. There's a girl on the lawyer politician, HRC, or the idea of HRC. Black cat has 9 lives. His dragon seems to have eternal life. The 6 of Pentacles, giving and receiving help, and geez, man, this does feel like HRC. And the Hermit, and the Snake. This might be the idea, we'll say, of HRC. Coming back full swing. There we go. 6 of Wands, victory for the devil. Eyes wide shut, gang. Thinking that this was going to be a fire moment. We're sending a message to his ear. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, God. Making a wish on the 8 of Wands, and so we can move forward. I'm wondering if this is like HRC. It's definitely Eyes Wide Shut. It's one of them. But, I mean, come on. The ear. Stop it. Mildred, you're a gas. Okay. Do people even say that anymore? Or is that like way too 1940s or 50s or something? Okay. This is going to some higher up politician. Presumably it looks like a female. My best guess would be HRC. Okay. Now, how does Trump escape losing his head, literally, and it grazing his ear? How does he escape that? And there's another man who's passed. Now, I know somebody will say, like, oh, well, this psychic said they're not dead. It's fake or it's pretend or whatever. I don't know. That seems, I don't think so. But I want to see how did they pull this off so he's not injured. Maybe the whole damn thing CGI. Could be. How does he avoid getting taken out? 4 of Wands, protected. Queen of Cups. In the past, we have secrets. Secrets. Fuck if I know. There's some secret creative way that he was protected. Okay, so essentially what's coming through is whatever access to technologies or whatever that the Eyes Wide Shut group has, that his side would also have. They have this access to the same type of technology. So whatever they can get their hands on, we got our hands on the same shit. We have basically we have access to the same contractors is the way it's coming through. Yeah, we had the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. We were, because we knew about what their plot was, we were able to take control of the situation and turn it around. Because we were planning for the future. And we got help on this. Now, what is this technology? Because now I'm like, wait a minute, what technology? Is this like some, I don't know, hypersonic, putting some frequencies in the wind and brrr, it's off kilter, but I don't know. Okay, we're going to have to go full tinfoil hat. Was this shooting fake? Was the whole thing just fake? I don't think it was, but fuck, what do I know? Is the whole thing fake? Was there actual bullets? Was there actual blood? Was a life actually lost? Was somebody actually hurt? There's the shooter coming in. This is not fake. I'm sorry, it's not fake. This is like next level, I don't know. Next level fight at the OK Corral. But this is like, instead of like, that you point your weapon and I point my weapon and we'll just see who gets luckier or quicker or faster, whatever. This is, I got something else to deflect. There's no magician card. It's like, this is real. This was an attempt that was made. They knew about it. And then there's some type of secret way or secret technology or secret something or other that was in play. I don't know. So let's see then. How is this going to impact the election? Maybe there's no impact in the election. Maybe it's just still moving forward. I know the RNC is coming up this week. So I'm sure this is going to be an interesting week. Okay, so quickly, some more information is going to come out about this. Yeah. Tables are turning. More information is going to come out about secret partnerships and who's doing shit they shouldn't be doing. Who's all working together. Perhaps some 3-letter agencies going to get called out on this shit. This is not good. This is, there's going to be a lot of drama-rama. This starts like, brrr, snowball down the hill. Okay, snowball down the hill. Well, then I want to know let's do 3 columns. 3 columns of things that we can expect at the Republican National Convention happening this week. What 3 things? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Underlying energy, 7 of Wands. Okay, the VP pick. I'm going to have the VP pick, obviously. Now, the VP pick, this is kind of interesting. Younger person, I mean, at this point, we'd have to go travel into cemeteries to find anybody in contemporary age. Just kidding. Okay. Anyhow, this is a younger person. I know I'm going to sound tinfoil hat, but it seems like someone who we thought was gone and they're not. And they're coming for the future, and this is like, it blows people's minds. Just going to say that. Okay. Next. Okay, here's Mr. T. He's coming up, getting very emotional, talking about, okay, he's going to have some speech, and there's going to be this, people are all excited, I guess when he gets a nomination or something, they're going to be all super excited about this, and they're listening to him, and very excited. I don't know how to explain, there's probably some speeches in history and those speeches got a name. Like, maybe it's like Gettysburg Address. Was that a speech? I don't fucking know. Anyhow, some type of, this speech becomes like iconic. There's something to it. And about, like, it's like one of those speeches that's like, makes somebody like, like that kind of thing. Oh gosh, here comes El Diablo. This is interesting here. There's some shebangs coming up here with, well, we have the Devil, Five of Cups, Lovers, Queen of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Somebody who's pretty high up here, I almost want to say Obama and Hillary, as partners in crime, kind of getting exposed. Like there's something here. Like there's a top dude and a chick getting exposed here, and it's almost like they have to walk away, like they have to hang their head in shame and like go down the street, like whatever that's called, after like the slut walk of shame. That's like what they have to do. Slut. Okay, anyhow, that's how I'm getting, Lovers. There's something big about that. Like, fuck, you got the Devil and the Emperor and the Lovers. There's something exposed about these people doing things. Wow. Okay. Anyhow, with that, thank you so much for watching. Join my membership down here on YouTube. Get access to some of the early access to videos if you're on a certain tier. Or just get some cute emojis, whatever. Or join me in the Moth Manor for the full experience of getting all the action to the readings. And with that, let's see what happens this week. I think things are going to get even crazier. And until next time, adios.